Today is that day, guys. It is the Spot Bitcoin ETF approval day that everybody and their brother, mother, uncle, friends have been waiting for, guys. January 10th. Today, allegedly, the Spot Bitcoin ETF is supposed to be approved, but there's a lot more news to it than just a simple approval because this is not the first. This is not the second. This would be the third time a spot ETF has been approved for Bitcoin. Well, not really, actually. There's been a fake news story event of a BlackRock spot Bitcoin ETF launching in October of 2023. Then just yesterday, the SEC, the Securities Exchange Commission itself, guys, was hacked on Twitter, and they put out a false tweet about the launch of a spot Bitcoin ETF. There's a lot of speculation around this, but today, the third and final announcement we are hoping is the actual approval of this spot Bitcoin ETF. Now, each time this story has been launched, whether it was real or true, and it's not been true so far, we have seen the most insane amount of volatility for this asset class for Bitcoin and crypto. Right now, my father was texting me this morning. He's saying, Bitcoin and Ethereum, they're all up on TV. CNBC, everybody's focused on it. The spot Bitcoin ETF is today, my daddy-o. That is right, guys. It is today. This is the day that everybody's been waiting for. The mainstream media is going wild over this. And so today, I'm doing a real early stream, and I want to get you guys a stream where hopefully the spot Bitcoin ETF is approved on the stream. So this is going to be a little bit of a longer stream today because I want to see if we can catch this news while we're streaming, catch some of the price action while we're moving. We're going to catch the market open as well. It is right now about 22 minutes until the market opens here. So buckle up, guys. Thanks for joining. Cryo, I see you in the chat. BSS, I see you in the chat, guys. Let's get into some of the topics. I'm going to go through the SEC story for the day and talk about a couple other things, a couple other stories that I saw that I wanted to make sure you guys were aware of, from some of my favorite altcoins to the new bullish sentiment, the new coin. What's the new hot coin? Because everybody's starting to whisper. I'll give you a hint. It starts with ETH, guys. That's right. People are starting to talk about the Ethereum spot ETF, and Ethereum's moving up. Very interesting time, guys. So buckle up, smash the like button. Let's get going. CJ, good to see you. The BTC ETF approval will melt faces, he says. Well, I couldn't agree more. Let's see what we got going on. Here you go, guys. This is your overall market cap right here. And I'm going to put my stuff on Do Not Disturb. There's your overall market cap for this asset class. Okay, guys? We've seen a previous high for this asset class, cryptocurrency overall. The overall amount of money that's been in this asset class at its peak, which was back in November of 2021, was 3.05 trillion, just a little bit actually under that, but right there at about $3 trillion. Okay, guys. And this is the level we need to kind of break through to kind of say, okay, we are in all-time highs. We are going parabolic. We are in price discovery mode for the asset class. I think we're going to get there in this bull cycle, guys, because for the first time ever, a Bitcoin ETF is going to be approved. Institutions are going to FOMO in. And there's something else, by the way, something that nobody's talking about, folks, with this ETF. We're all talking about the institutions. But there's another consideration that we need to keep in mind that I want to highlight for you guys. Okay, so stick around. I got a lot of things swirling through my mind this morning. It's a good day. Good day to be in cryptocurrency. I'll tell you that, guys. Good day to be in crypto. All right, so let's look at some of the charts. Let's see where Bitcoin's at before this market gets open. So before market open right now, guys, we got a $44,921 Bitcoin, a $2,374 Ethereum. Ethereum is up more over the last 7 days than Bitcoin. Isn't that funny? And the spot ETF is right around the corner. How could Ethereum be up more? Because people are already front-running the future news of an Ethereum ETF possibly launching. That is the new story. That's the new narrative, and everybody's rolling with it right now. And so I would be remiss if I didn't mention it on the channel. I'm bullish on Ethereum. I'm bullish on Bitcoin. I told you guys throughout this bear market, there's two coins that I was focused on buying for majority of the bear market. It was Bitcoin and Ethereum. I screamed it at the top of my lungs the whole bear market. Now, lately, I've been getting into some of these other ecosystems, into some of the other altcoins. I was trading around in the Cronos ecosystem, having some fun with that. I messed around with some Solana. I got some Polygon memes. I got a lot of BRC20 tokens, and I was playing around with some gaming tokens, trading in and out. I'm still building up my holding portfolio for this next cycle. I got more cash coming in. I got more positions that I want to get. But Ethereum is something that, inevitably was going to go up, guys. And here it's starting to move right now. We'll take a look at the chart there for Ethereum here in a second. But Binance coin back below $300, actually down quite a bit over the last 7 days. But that's no unique situation for Binance, guys. Even SOlana is down 4.3%. Everything's pretty. Look at all the red, guys. Really, there's a lot of red. There's a couple green guys over here, but there's a lot of red because why? Everybody's focused on Bitcoin. And now people are starting to pivot their focus from Bitcoin to Ethereum already. Ethereum dominance is back up to 17%. Very, very interesting to see. Bitcoin dominance came down a little bit. We were at 53% just yesterday. What does that mean? It means 53% of all the money yesterday was invested in Bitcoin. Of all the money invested in crypto, 53% of it today, it's 52.6% of all the money invested in crypto is in Bitcoin. 17% of all the money that's invested in crypto is invested in ETH. It's essentially what these mean. Some people like to include or exclude stablecoins. I just kind of follow one metric and follow it along, and it's all relative. The fear and greed index has spiked up into extreme greed because, guys, people are front-running these big news stories. These things are coming out, guys. Get ready. This is a big, big day. Joel G says, sell the news event. Joel, maybe, man, you could be right. We're going to look at some of the charts here and see what the story tells. I've got a really cool chart I want to share with you, and I'm going to get through the story of what happened yesterday with the SEC and the exact timing of the tweets with the volatility on the price of Bitcoin. So smash the like button if you want to look into that and decipher if whether or not this is a buy the rumor, sell the news event. I don't know. I don't know the answer. I'm not, look. I'm not a financial advisor, guys. All right. I'm a speculator like you. I've been in this market since 2016. I've been investing in cryptocurrencies for a very long time. I've had my wins. I've had my losses. But now I understand the market cycle. It's very simple, guys. It's a 4-year cycle based around the Bitcoin halving. And if anything, this is the best year we could have potentially ever had for crypto, in my opinion, for a bullish narrative, because we have a Spot Bitcoin ETF about to be approved. Now, let me get into this theory for you guys really quick, because I think it's very important that we talk about this. So everybody acknowledges that the Spot Bitcoin ETF is, it's going to get approved, okay? And if it doesn't, well, we're going to have a big sell off because of that alone. But let's just assume that it gets approved today, okay? And if it does, hopefully we're going to be streaming on that. Smash the like button if you guys want that ETF to get approved on this stream, and check out some price action with me. Could be a lot of fun. But the story goes is Bitcoin spot ETFs get approved. BlackRock, Fidelity, VanEck, some of the largest asset managers in the world. Valkyrie, you name it, guys. The biggest boys on the block. $10 trillion asset manager Fidelity. $9 trillion asset manager BlackRock. I don't know if those are the exact numbers. These guys have trillions upon trillions of dollars under management. And now for the first time ever, there's a very traditional avenue for these institutions to invest in crypto. But that's an old story. Here's the new piece, all right? Here's where I'm going to twist it for you, all right? And this is where you go, ooh, I didn't really think about that. Are you ready? I'm going to blow your mind. Are you ready? Think about it, guys. Think about it. Nobody's really talking about this. Not only are the institutions going to get in, we know that already. And maybe there's a sell the news event, to your point, Joel. Maybe it's a sell the news event, and it takes a little bit for them to actually start piling in and FOMOing in. But remember that there's a 4-year cycle, and remember that a bull market was supposed to happen without this ETF anyway. And so let's pretend there's a world where no ETF came around. What would have happened to Bitcoin and crypto? It would have gone up. If history was any indication at all, it doesn't have to be to the T, to the month, to the day, to the time frame. It doesn't have to be perfect. We were supposed to have a bull market without the ETF anyway. And so what happens in these bull markets? Well, what happens, guys, is there's a bear market, an accumulation phase, and then it starts to rally. Usually there's one big sell-off or a couple big sell-offs before the halving event occurs. We rally up to the halving event, maybe a sell-off before, maybe a sell-off right after, maybe both. And then a full-fledged parabolic bull market should come where Bitcoin, even Bitcoin, 5Xs, 10Xs, it's even 20X'd in the past. We've seen things like this for Bitcoin. Now, how does that occur? FOMO. FOMO, traditionally, it was from the retail traders. They call it, I don't like to call it this, they call it the dumb money. I'm dumb money, you're dumb money. If you're BlackRock, you're smart money. That's how it works. The whales are smart money. Everybody else, we're dumb money. Us together, guys. Smash up the like button. Hit me with some emojis if you are some of that dumb money with me. All right, guys? That's what we are, okay? That's just how it is. But now think about this, and here's the twist, all right? This is what nobody's talking about. Now, the world's largest asset managers are going to go invest in Bitcoin through a spot ETF. And now there are rumors of potentially this getting to be an investment avenue for you in your 401k. Now, if this thing is launched and the spot ETF is launched, not only will you be able to get this in your 401k, you'll be able to get this in your Roth IRA, in your retirement accounts, in your Fidelity account, in your Charles Schwab investment account, whatever investment account that you have been growing and utilizing to invest in the S&P 500 and in Tesla and in Nvidia and into semiconductors and into pharmaceutical companies, if you're an oily boy, right? If you're investing in oil, if you were shorting the banks when the banks were collapsing, right? Your regular investment account. You've been building this up, and I bet you that if you are a crypto person, you've been itching. You've been like, oh, if I could just move this money in this retirement account into Bitcoin before a bull market, man, that would be amazing. So what do? You go and you try to buy Riot Blockchain. You try to buy Marathon Digital. You try to buy Coinbase and Robinhood and MicroStrategies, and you go to buy all the Bitcoin exposed stocks. But right now, guys, for the first time in history, okay, guys? For the first time in history, in your retirement account, you don't have to go around the bush to buy Bitcoin. Now, not only you, but those other Joe Schmoes that aren't even into crypto have a very easy path to buy it. Now, with the launch of a spot ETF and it being offered in your Fidelity and in your Charles Schwab and in your Robinhood and all these other things, you don't have to, Robinhood already had it, but you don't have to download a crypto exchange. So now, what am I saying to you guys? There's FOMO coming from retail traders because that's how bull cycles go. But for the first time ever, this FOMO is going to be bigger than ever before. How? Why are you saying this to me, Kip? Because, guys, the people that have been tentative to get into crypto because the learning curve, because they don't trust the exchanges, because the exchange news, because they hate exchanges, because crypto exchanges are criminals. Now a Bitcoin ETF is approved. They don't think Fidelity, these average Joe Schmo, your average, investor that is afraid of crypto, don't have enough time to research. Now all of a sudden a ticker pops up in their portfolio and they can get access to Bitcoin. And they call their Fidelity guy, their investment guy, and they say, hey, what's the deal with this ETF? And they go, well, it's new, it's speculative, it's volatile. A lot of people are putting 5% maybe. It's supposed to be big. You've got this whole new set of retail money as well. So what? We've got institutional money coming in the biggest way for the first time ever. We have the traditional FOMO that we see from you and me, and then the newcomers that come and take a chance and download a crypto exchange and gamble on some meme tokens and buy Shiba Inu and buy Dogecoin, and then classically FOMO into Bitcoin and shuffle out and in and out of positions and create all that volatility, create all that FOMO, spikes up the market. But now we have all those guys that probably would have been sitting on the sidelines, not downloading a Crypto.com, a Coinbase, a Kraken, a KuCoin, whatever the exchange you guys use are. They're going to be able to just do it through Fidelity and Vanguard. That's going to be insane. That's going to be an insane thing, guys, and this makes me feel like this could be the biggest bull market yet. There could be a sell the news event today, so it is something that you have to be prepared for. Bitcoin is moving up right now, $45,127. Great to see this price action. Let's get into some of the stories. So it is 8:20 where I'm at, so I got 10 minutes till market open. Let's look at some of this, guys. Okay, so I'm going to get into the story. I'm going to shuffle through this and show you guys what's up. So yesterday, we had a fake news event. This is an official tweet from the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. This happened yesterday, guys. Today, the SEC grants approval for Bitcoin ETFs for listing on all registered national securities exchanges. The approved Bitcoin ETF will be subject to ongoing surveillance and compliance measures to ensure continued investor protection. They got a little picture of Gary Gensler and a little quote from Gary Gensler. Now, here's the thing. This is what everybody jumped at yesterday. And you know what happened because of it? It's very simple, guys. See this big, well, wait, we're on the 4-hourly candles. Let's go down to the daily candles here. See this big red candle right here? See this big red candle that absolutely boosted up? I watched this thing, and in literally 60 seconds, Bitcoin went from 45,000 right here all the way up to 47,800, almost $48,000. I was about to put out a tweet that said $48,000 Bitcoin. I had my finger on the button, and then it started to collapse because I thought the Spot Bitcoin ETF was approved because everybody on Twitter was talking about it. It came, I vetted it. This is the real US SEC securities account. This was a real post from a real account, but it was hacked. This account, the SEC, the Securities and Exchange Commission, security, got hacked. The Securities and Exchange Commission got hacked, but there's more to it. Gary Gensler then came out just a minute or two late, just like a couple minutes later, 2 or 3 minutes later, and says the SEC Gov Twitter account was compromised. An unauthorized tweet was posted. The SEC has not approved the listing and trading of Spot Bitcoin exchange traded products. Now the drama's building, guys. Drama's building. We got a new member in the chat. Congratulations, Robert Paul. Welcome to the Crypto Report membership. Brandy Lyons, shout out to you for supporting the channel with that. If you're a member on the channel, you get access to our private Discord. Now, I want to show you guys this. So now there's speculation, all right, guys, around this this ETF, okay? Now there's speculation around, okay, so wait, what? The Securities and Exchange Commission Twitter account was hacked. Gary Gensler tweets. So what happens is the price spikes up because the ETF was approved fakely. Then Gary Gensler tweets, and it comes down. And then we realize, okay, this was a non-event. And then the price of Bitcoin kind of comes slowly back up. But let's look at one of these stories, guys. I wanted to share this with you. Check out this little snippet from CNBC where they actually deny that the SEC was a account and they blame it on X. Check this out.
Decision yet. Okay, and so I'm just going to reiterate it one more time. It would appear that X has been hacked, that the U.S. government, the SEC, has not been hacked, which in of itself would have been quite interesting since the SEC is also regulating all of these cybersecurity issues and hacks for public or private sector as well right now. But bottom line, this is not true. We don't have this. Focus on the SEC website, perhaps, rather than some of the social media platforms.
Exactly. Decision yet.
Okay, and so I'm just going to reiterate it one more time.
Here's the deal, guys.
That X has been hacked, that the U.S. government, the SEC, has not been hacked.
Cover up? Can you say it with me, guys? Fake news? Can you say it with me, guys? Media corruption? Can you say it with me, guys? Not reporting the facts. Coming out and making a bold statement. See, here's the difference, okay? Crush the like button on this one. Here's the difference between a normal YouTuber who said, you know, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not a news reporter, I'm a guy that loves crypto. We started a channel called the Crypto Report. I don't have any obligation to any investors or anything. I don't have any obligation to anything, guys. This channel is not sponsored by nothing, okay? They came out and said that, oh, no, the SEC wasn't hacked. It was Twitter. Well, it was the SEC's Twitter. It was the SEC's Twitter, okay? It was their account, all right? Now, here's the funny part. Now, obviously, the prices go wild here, right? CNBC's reporting on it. Bitcoin slides after SEC's social media account is compromised. So there's a two-pronged message here. This anchor goes out and says, oh, it's Twitter's fault. Then they write an article saying it's the social media account. They're all over the place. This is why the news is misleading, guys, okay? But remember, Gary Gensler says fraudsters continue to exploit crypto. Well, now people have the question in their mind. Was this a manipulation of the market? This is very suspicious because here's the deal, guys. The SEC is now going to have to investigate itself. So wait. This incompetent government agency that just got hacked and caused one of the biggest market manipulation moves on an ETF that has gotten a fake news story about it now twice. They're going to investigate themselves. How is that ethical? How is that possible? How is that legal? It doesn't make any sense to me. Guys, the story goes like this. The fake tweet went out. Gary Gensler retweeted, okay, that Gary Gensler said this is a fake story, and then the SEC regains control of their account in minutes. In minutes. If you, guys, okay, let me know in the comments down below. Have you seen Twitter hacks before? Have you seen account hacks on X? If the answer is yes, let me know how long, in your experience of seeing hacks on Twitter, how long does it typically take for a Twitter account to regain control of itself? It takes a long time, but here's the timeline. Look at this. Look at this, guys. And you can see this is in a matter of like 30 minutes all in. The SEC tweets that Bitcoin ETFs are approved. We get God candles mooning up. This is a 2.7% move. I measured it like 3 times yesterday. Bitcoin moves 2.7% in literally these are minute candles. These are the minute candles. 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes. Then there's a 1 minute candle. And this is why people are thinking it's going to be a sell the news event, because it bumped, but then it dumped. Okay, and we're going to talk about this here in a second, and we're going to check in the price of Bitcoin because market's about to open in a couple minutes. SEC tweets that all Bitcoin ETFs are approved. The fake tweet. It pumps first 4 minutes, and then it dumps all the way back down to a neutral status, and the greedy longs get liquidated. Okay, now more longs get liquidated, and then Gary Gensler tweets that the SEC account was hacked. So on the bottom of this candle, crypto rebounds. Very interesting. Very interesting. So this is almost like people are saying, well, this shows the hand of the traders that are waiting on the sidelines. They're going to long it immediately, catch that pump, and then dump on everybody. And then just a couple more minutes, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, about 13 minutes later, the SEC regains control of their account and deletes the original hack post, okay? Then 2 minutes later, they tweet that they were hacked and have not approved ETFs. How is it possible that in a matter of 30 minutes, there was a hack, Gary Gensler caught it, then all of a sudden the SEC regains control of their account, deletes that post, and then tweets that they were hacked? How did you get control of your account so fast? I've never seen that. I watched Ben Armstrong get hacked. I watched a lot of people get hacked in this bear market. How did the SEC get control of their account so fast? It is mind-boggling to me. It is mind-boggling to me. And here's another thing that I wanted to share with you guys. What is so funny, and the kicker on this story, guys, is that a couple things. One, careful what you read on the internet. The best source of information about the SEC is the SEC. And then we see the SEC Gov account is hacked. So maybe not so much. Maybe not so much. That's pretty funny. But here's a tweet from Gary Gensler on October 24th of 2023. This is a reminder: secure your financial accounts as well as protect against identity theft and fraud. Remember to use strong passphrases, passwords, or set up multi-factor authentication. Set up multi-factor authentication, guys. Gary Gensler tweeted that we should have 2-factor authentication, and the dude didn't even have it himself. What a piece of trash. What a piece of trash. A lot of people are calling for, Gary Gensler resign. I don't know. That's, fun to do that. But look, he's not, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. There's got to be an investigation into this guy. This is the wildest story I've seen in a very long time in crypto. I was on the phone with Black Sea yesterday, just going wild over this. Just going absolutely wild over this. Because this is insane. Now, Bitcoin market open, guys. Market open is official. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. Market open is upon us, guys. Bitcoin is moving right now. Coming up. Let's see how we're going to do today. This is the day, guys. This is the day. We're on the 30-minute candles. Let's get down to the 5-minute candles because those are pretty fun. Let's get down to the 5-minute candles because those are pretty fun. All right. I think we're going to have some big moves, guys. So now let's watch. Let's enjoy. Let's take some Q&A, guys. Let's do some questions. How's everybody feeling today? We got 83 viewers. I only got 26 likes. Come on, guys. You can do better than that. If you're bullish on crypto, if you're up early enough to watch a stream like this, you better be, up and ready to smash a like button. I mean, I'll tell you. Okay? You got to smash that like button for me, guys. Crush it. X out of the chat. Smash the like button. That's the only way Bitcoin's going to pump today. I'm telling you. No, that's not true. But it does help in the algorithm, guys. I'll tell you. So we bounced down here. Let's see. This morning came down to about $44,000. We broke down below $45,000, a pretty key level. We have a market open, guys. It's moving. It's moving. If anybody, by the way, sees any updates on Twitter, hit me up in the chat. Let me know what's going on. Let me know what's going on, guys. This is crazy. What a crazy day. This is the day you've been waiting for, guys. We're going to keep an eye on Bitcoin. All right, I want to do some more stories for you. Keep me posted in the chat of how we're doing on the Bitcoin, guys. Shy Sox Fan for Life says, like the stream, share the stream. Absolutely. Let's get everybody in here. We're hanging out for a while, guys, this morning. I got about an hour and a half more for you, okay? And I think if we're lucky, this could be approved today on stream, and we could see some big candles on Bitcoin. And we'd love to see that. We'd absolutely love to see that. So throw some questions for me, guys. Now, I want to share another story. So now the SEC, everybody's been complaining about the SEC. Well, now, guys, crypto might have found yet another enemy. That's right, guys. It's never going to stop. There's constantly one battle after another. We see Senator Elizabeth Warren launching anti-crypto bills, proposing those. Those aren't going to get approved. But now we see the CFTC. There's a couple very important entities here for assets in the United States, at least. The CFTC and the SEC. The SEC has really been the true enemy of crypto. And the CFTC has seemingly been a little more lenient and more friendly to crypto. But now the CFTC writes a report highlighting urgent DeFi sector risks. Not really specific ones, but basically, there's gaps in responsibility and accountability, a bunch of buzzwords, highlighting lack of clear lines of responsibility and accountability, threats to consumer and investor protection. Do your own research, guys. That's what we say. All we really need is do your own research. Look, if you're walking down the street at 3 a.m. in the city, you're taking a big dumb risk. Don't do that. Don't walk down the street at 3 a.m. in the alleyway in a dark lit alley. If you're going into DeFi, you better have protection with you. And by protection, I mean your research and thinking cap on, okay? I don't need the CFTC to over-regulate DeFi. How do you even regulate DeFi? It's DeFi. It's decentralized. And so a centralized government wants to regulate it? That doesn't really make sense to me. That doesn't really make sense to me at all. Not at all. But we are seeing this, guys. The policy recommendations are increase technical capacity and data monitoring to better understand DeFi systems. In other words, learn what the heck DeFi is because they don't really know. They don't really know. They just know that people are getting yield there and not investing in bonds. I don't want to buy bonds when I can buy crypto. I don't want to buy bonds when I can buy crypto. I'm not going to buy CDs when I can buy crypto. I'm not going to do it. Promote domestic and international collaboration amongst regulators and developers. I think that's important. Identify and assess risks like information symmetry, conflicts of interest, operational vulnerabilities, etc. Evaluate potential policy responses like disclosure rules, third-party auditing, government frameworks, and more. It's really not that bad, but we don't want to see this escalate, and we don't want to see them over-regulate. Regulation's coming. We've been talking about this forever and ever and ever, guys. But it's not going to crush us, okay? It's not going to crush us. Good morning, Dre Flores. Good to see you. I got questions. What's up with Crow? We're going to talk about Crow. We'll talk about some Crow coin for you guys. Crow's going down just like other alts. Solana's going down. Everything's going down except for Bitcoin and ETH today just because everybody's terrified. Everybody's anticipating a sell the news event. Everybody's anticipating a sell the news event. And everybody thinks they're a genius anticipating that event. And you could very well be right. I'm going to sit out and from any of sells. I'm not going to sell. I'm not going to take any sell positions. I'm just going to dollar cost average in if this thing dips. How undervalued Ethereum could become the next spot ETF hype wave. Well, guys, this is what the buzz of the day is. Okay, so let's talk about this. So you just saw an article. Ethereum basically is the next hot topic. That's the thought. okay? And what the chart says is a very similar story. So we saw Ethereum break out of this very key triangle a while ago. We've been bouncing between its resistance at about 2,400, let's call it. About 2,400, really. Now let's bring up our peak. 2,465 bucks, okay? We've been bouncing back and forth between that and about 2,150, okay? Now, today, in anticipation, while Bitcoin is kind of trading sideways to down, Ethereum had a really nice rally. It's up more over the last 7 days because people, what are they doing? There's a saying here, and we're talking about it every day, and everybody's anticipating, like I said, buy the rumor, sell the news event for Bitcoin. Well, now, the buy the rumor stage is over for Bitcoin. So what's the next rumor to buy? It's that the Ethereum ETF is going to be the next ETF to launch. And so people are predicting that Ethereum in 2024 is going to outpredict Bitcoin, which is really kind of a silly prediction because that was obvious. Ethereum was always going to outperform Bitcoin in 2024 because that's what historically has happened time and time again. Smaller cap altcoins that are good coins typically outperform Bitcoin. Bitcoin is an $850, almost a $900 billion market cap. It doesn't have as much ability to move unless massive amounts of money come in, and massive amounts of money are hard to come by. The spot ETF is going to help, but with a much smaller market cap than Bitcoin, Ethereum has more upside, especially if an ETF is coming to that. We could see a big rally out of that. And there's going to be a lot of other coins out there. People are speculating about Solana ETFs. People are speculating about Cardano ETFs and all these other ETFs. They're certainly possible, guys, but do keep an eye on Ethereum. It's going to be very interesting to watch how this plays out. Don't be surprised, guys, if we reject off this line, but if Bitcoin can really get this move up, they still play together. There's no world where Bitcoin is going to crash down to like 35K and Ethereum is going to keep pumping. Like if Bitcoin does tumble down and it's a sell the news event, then Ethereum is going to, have the same fate. Let's be real about it. That Ethereum would absolutely have the same fate, guys. That's just destiny. Let's see what questions we have. Carlos says, if it all shoots up, what sort of percentage we looking at? And what do we cash out and wait for it to go down and rebuy? Carlos, that is a good question. Carlos asked the question. Basically, he's saying, what kind of gain should I be looking for on Bitcoin, like for the day? I got it on the thumbnail. You see $50,000 Bitcoin. I think that's the big mental barrier for everybody. And so I think we're looking at like 49, maybe even 50K. I'm going to put a line at 50K too, because I think there's a chance. I think there's a chance that this ETF, the real news coming out, could launch this chart absolutely flying up to 49K, up to 50K. And then, sure, Carlos, we could come ripping back down and then go lower potentially, or just back down to these levels. But dude, the game you're trying to play, if it shoots up, what percentage gain are we looking at? And then sell it and then wait for it to go down to what point? Those are the most dangerous games you can play in crypto. I say it in every single video. Every video. I say it. Look, it's right here. I still got the sign, guys. This is in the original Crypto Report studio. Dollar cost average, y'all. If you're trying to swing trade, if you're trying to day trade, and you don't know what you're doing, you're going to get rocked. You're going to get rocked by the whales. Don't get rocked by the whales. Don't get rocked by the whales, guys. You can try to play the trade, okay? Yeah, okay, sell it at the pump. And, okay, hypothetically, let's look at how that would have played out for yesterday. Let's pretend like yesterday was the real news. You really going to sell this thing in a 2-minute candle? And then are you really going to buy it 4 minutes later? Because if so, I mean, you would have made a good percentage gain on your money. 2% pump followed by a 7% dump. That's a good way to grow your bags. But that's extremely risky. Guys, anytime I'm like chasing gains and trying to get greedy, that's a greedy move is what that is. That's a greedy move. Now, if you're a leverage trader and you got a trading portfolio and you want to play that game a little bit with a little extra cash, I don't think it's worth it on Bitcoin and Ethereum to play that game. sell the pump and buy the dip. I mean, what's to say? What if it just explodes and you sell it and it just keeps exploding and you miss out on 20% upside? What if? That's possible. It's very possible, guys. You have to acknowledge that that's a real potential outcome for this thing. Nobody can really predict what's going to happen here. So what we'll do is we're going to watch it. We're just going to watch the market together and see what we see and see what we see, you know? Sushi Satoshi in the chat. Waldo Crypto. John 316. Blessings to you, brother. Good to see y'all in the chat. Buju Crow, are we 100% sure the BTC ETF is coming today? I still have doubts. Buju, we can't be 100% sure, my brother. But we can be as sure as we can be. And we are pretty sure. I tell you. I mean, I got a question mark on that thumbnail. BTC approval. Look at the thumbnail. There's a question mark. I hope that it comes on the stream. I don't know if it's going to come on this stream, but I would hope so. Now, the argument could be is that this tweet happened yesterday at like, I think it was like 3 o'clock. I could probably see. I don't want to really pull that up, but I could probably see exactly when the tweet came out. But it was like 3 o'clock. You know, this could happen later in the afternoon. If so, I might go live again. I might go live again if we don't catch the Bitcoin ETF approval this morning, okay? But this is guys, this is as sure as you can be about the Spot Bitcoin ETF. Shy Socks for Life says, going to DCA ETH because I'm thinking an ETH ETF is next. And that's what everybody's thinking, brother. And I think that that is a good potential outcome. But just be aware. Be aware. I say it a lot. You long support and you short resistance. There's a good chance Ethereum breaks out here. But there's also a good chance it breaks out and then sell the news event for Bitcoin brings Ethereum down. And if you enter Ethereum right now and Bitcoin crashes and Ethereum comes down too and altcoins have a 30-40% correction, which is very possible, guys, even for Crow, all the coins, there's 30-40% corrections potentially coming if it is a sell the news event. But if you're buying Ethereum, you're going to be exposed to a lot more downside. So there's your risk. But again, if you're dollar cost averaging, who cares about the short-term risk? And I can get on board with that. I can get on board with that. What else we got on the question? Mrs. Crypto Kips in the chat. Hello. Hello, my love. That's my wife. I'm not weird. That's actually my wife. Mrs. Crypto Kip is in the chat. Shield Wolf says manipulation at its best. This is manipulation at its best that we saw yesterday. I don't know if this was an intentional move by the SEC. Maybe it's an intern that made a mistake. That's what some people are saying. Maybe it was intentional. Maybe it was Gary himself. I don't think it was that, but they made a mistake. That's for sure. They certainly made a mistake. Let's see what else is going on here. We got yes, please says ETF approval today, trading tomorrow. Yes, trading tomorrow would be spectacular to see. So it's going to be an interesting thing too. That's a great point. You say yes, please, because yes, the ETF is going to be approved today. So it's going to be like ETF approval. Now what? When can I trade it? Tomorrow. But what do I do in the meantime? I don't know. Sell the news. Like that could be a world we live in today. We could just have extreme hype. We'll see. We'll see. XFi says, intentional mistake. That's what these candles were for Gary Gensler. Let's look back at it again. I want to share this with you guys. This is what we're all talking about here. All right. Where is it? It's up in here somewhere. I got it. I got a nice little chart for you. Oh, I don't know. I think I lost it. Oops. I lost it, guys. Maybe I can find it. Here we go. Yeah. All right, here you go. This is what we're talking about, guys. The question is was this intentional? Is this intentional manipulation? Because this story kind of does tell, this story tells you that it's a buy the rumor, sell the news event. But here's something else that I want to share with you guys. I'm glad we're back to this because I wanted to talk about this. Do you see this move where Bitcoin shoots up and then it comes down and then it goes back up and then there's some more volatility? Okay. There's a potential scenario that I want to make you guys aware of here. again, the name of the game is mass liquidations on crypto. In fact, real quick, let's see something. Okay, I'm going to refresh this page. What we're looking at right now is the liquidations, okay? The liquidations heat map. And let's see what the liquidations looked like yesterday. Actually, not that bad. Not that bad. I'm shocked. I am shocked. I am shocked. Yesterday on that move, there weren't a lot of liquidations. Whoa, wait a minute. 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 Guys. That's a crazy story. That's a crazy story. Burring Ray says no one was hacked. I agree with you, Burring Ray. If I had to guess, I'm going to say no one was hacked. I'm going to say what happened is it's incompetence on behalf of the SEC. They put out the tweet early, or they're not hacked, but compromised internally at the SEC. Hacked is the wrong word, but you could argue that an intern might have hacked into the account and posted a tweet and manipulated the market. Maybe. But I think that compromise is the better word. But here's an interesting story that's kind of being told by the liquidations yesterday. With all that volatility we saw on the price of Bitcoin, we actually did not have, with all this moves, there wasn't a mass amount of liquidations. What does that tell you? That tells you guys that this is just real money being bought. This is just plain FOMO. Somebody sees that the ETF is launched and whales manipulate it, retail traders FOMO in, not necessarily leveraged longs or leveraged shorts. So that's a very interesting story. But here's what I want to warn you guys of. We've seen moves like this in the market before, and something I want you to be prepared for is this. When we've covered the FOMC meetings, right, when Federal Chair Jerome Powell, when Federal Chair Jerome Powell came out and started announcing Fed rate hikes or pauses in the rate hikes, we saw very similar moves like this. And so what you need to prepare yourself for is the potential of a couple outcomes. One, we could explode to the moon. Two, we could crash to death. Three, we could fake out to the upside, fake out to the downside, and then V-shape recovery up. This is what we've seen many times when Federal Chair Jerome Powell speaks. It'll pump if he says some good news, then it'll dump because people will get all scared that he's hawkish, and then a couple days, a day later, a couple hours later, the market will rip and make new highs. That could potentially happen. Another scenario is that we dump right away, and then we pump, and everybody thinks we're breaking out to all-time highs. And then we have the real sell the news event and we come back down. There's a variety of ways this could play out, but what I want you guys to be aware of is that if you're a leverage trader today, you are picking the riskiest play and the riskiest day to make it, okay? It's a risky day. You can make a lot of money today if you're in and you're out. If you do want to leverage trade this play because you're crazy, you can do so using the link in the description down below. You got a free sign up for Femex. You get free money. If you're crazy and you want some free money for signing up, that money ain't free though when it comes to trading. You got to win those trades. Don't lose it. All right, guys, don't lose it. Don't lose your holding bags. Please don't lose your holding bags. Let's check in on the price of Bitcoin. Let's see what's going on. We're coming down. We're crashing. We're crashing, dude. Nah. We're doing all right, guys. This looks nice. This looks nice for now. It's just a waiting game. It's just a waiting game. Throw some more questions at me in the chat. I'll get to them. Oh, sir. Good morning. Hello, sir. Good morning. Shy Sox fan for life says, time in the market beats timing the market. My brother, I couldn't agree more. You got a pinned message, my friend. A very pinned message. Let's do a little poll in the chat, guys. Let's do a little poll out here, and we'll start a poll. Will Bitcoin go up or down after the ETF launch? You let me know. Up or down? We're putting out a vote, guys. Let's see what we got out there. And I'm talking about like over the next week. Like, where are we going? Are we going up or down over the next week? You let me know, guys. Cast your votes. Cast your votes. Bitcoin coming down, crashing. We're crashing. Sell it all. Don't sell it, guys. Don't freak out. Not financial advice. Do what you got to do. But I'm not selling. I'm not selling. Even if we dip, guys, if we dip 30%, I'm going to ride that thing like a surfing maniac. I'm going to tell you. Alex says crash. Alex says crash. Is that the Alex I know? Do I know you, Alex? David Ryan, up, up, up. Demetrius Lucero says down, down, down. Frank Villalobos says up, up, up. We got 64% of voters saying up. And Bitcoin's coming down right now. I think it's going to go up. I think it's going to go up first. Then I think what we're going to see is very similar to yesterday. I think we're going to pump, I think we're going to dump, and I think we're going to retrace back up to the upside in a very big way. Or it's just a sell the news event and we're in for blood for a while. Bitcoin's been doing super well, guys. We could be due for a cool-off period. The truth is, guys, is look at what's going on. Look over here. Look at the prices. Look at 2023. We only had 3 red months in the year 2023. Look at the history of Bitcoin real quick. I don't see one year in Bitcoin's history where we've had only 3 red months. Look at it. Look at it. 1, 2, 3. You could definitely make an argument that this year was overbought. We hit extreme greed the other day. You could definitely make an argument that Bitcoin was overbought in the year 2023. Just look at it. You're looking at each year back to 2013, each month in that year, and the percentage gains for Bitcoin on that month. Guys, there was only 3 red months for Bitcoin in the year 2023. It is possible that this is overbought and that there's a sell the news event. It's possible. Do I want to see that? No. If I do see that, am I going to buy the dip? Yes, I'm going to buy that dip, my friends. But we could see a sell-off. So far, January's up 8.99%. We are 1/3 of the way through this month. I don't know how it's going to play out, but it's going to be fun to watch and certainly going to be fun to be invested in it. I'll tell you that. Probably stressful. How many of you guys are new, by the way? Let me know in the comments section. Are you new to crypto? If you're a vet, just in the comments say new or vet. All right. If you're a vet, you've been here, let me know. If you're new, let me know. I'm curious. I kind of want to get a sense of what's going on out there because I don't think a lot of people are, have been into this market for a while. Alex is new. All right, then you're not the Alex I know, but welcome, Alex. Good to have you, brother. Thanks for joining the stream today. David Ryan says, ride the wave and hodl. Either way, we've seen bear market. Now time for some happiness. Good luck to y'all, and thank you for your daily info, brother Kip. Thank you, brother David Ryan. I appreciate it. We got Angry Management is new to crypto. Welcome. Not new, but 2 years. Okay, that's new in my book, Skatecoat. So you really didn't even catch the bull market yet. Welcome. We got a vet, person of interest. Okay. We got since 2020 for David Ryan. Villalobos is an OG. Frank Villalobos is an OG. We got David Hopkins as a vet. James Schultz is new. Shy Sox fan is new-ish. Okay. All right, guys, we got some new. Good. I want to educate the new. I want to inform the vets. We want to do it all. We're going to try to. It's hard, I don't want to bore the OGs like Frank Villalobos over there. Frank, what do you think? Frank, you're an OG. Do I ride the line? Am I teaching the new guys the right way, Frank? Am I teaching them the right way? Are we riding both sides of the aisle here? Are we teaching the new and informing the experience? Because that's the goal. That's the goal of this channel, guys. The Crypto Report, we want to welcome newcomers to this space. We want to help them learn from their mistakes. We want to help the guys, even that have experience, make the right decisions. Because even if you have experience, Frank, you know this. You know this probably better than anybody in the chat if you're truly an OG. If you are an OG, it takes a team, guys. You gotta talk to some other people to kind of get the sentiment in the market. You gotta talk to your homies that are in the space with you are like, where are we at? When are we selling? What's our profit-taking strategy? It kind of takes a team to play these markets right. It's kind of how I feel about it anyway. Brandy Lyons got yet another gifted membership in the channel. Guys, if you're welcome to this channel. If you're new to the channel, you could get a gifted membership to the channel. What do you get with a gifted membership? We'll show them, guys, the awesome emojis. Everybody, show the emojis, guys. Give me a wave of emojis in the comments section. You get emojis, which is pretty cool, but you also kind of get priority reply to comments. It's just easier to see your name when we're kind of doing these streams. You also get access to our private Discord, where you can talk directly with Black Sea and I and the rest of the members on this channel. And we're going to have a lot of fun with that. You can see some of the emojis. Probably this one's my favorite. I didn't come up with that, by the way. I'm not, like, egotistical, okay? I didn't come up with the emoji of my own face. That was Black Sea, my partner on the channel. If you haven't seen Black Sea's videos, you got to watch Black Sea's video. Shout out to Black Sea. Brother, we're going to make some money this year in crypto, my friend, and we're going to inform people how to do it. We're not financial advisors, but we certainly love making money in this asset class, and we hope other people can do it with us, guys. Anger Management says, thanks for the info. Thanks for the live. Got to go to work. Good luck, brother. Enjoy the day. Welcome, Jurgen, to the membership at Crypto Report. Tasman A asks, can you please explain why MSTR stock has tanked the last few days? Absolutely, Tasman. I can explain that for you very simply. Buy the rumor, sell the news event. Buy the rumor, sell the news event means that if there's a exciting thing coming up for whatever it is, an investment, an asset, whatever, Bitcoin, Ethereum, I don't know, whatever, MicroStrat, Tesla is launching the Cybertruck. They tease a new product. People buy the rumor. Well, on the launch of that product, or getting close to the launch of that product, usually you see a sell the news event. Now, this applies more so to the traditional market, in my opinion, than it does to crypto, because the crypto markets are more frothy. We got a lot more gambling going on. We got a lot more investors that YOLO, just dump it in. Bitcoin ETF's coming today. I better buy it all, which isn't necessarily the smartest thing to do. Buying it all on the day of the ETF launch is a very scary decision. Probably not the decision. I mean, maybe it could play out great for you. But also, you got to be aware of a sell the news event. Why is MSTR tanking, Tasman asks, the last few days? Because the traditional market plays the buy the rumor, sell the news event strategy a lot more, in my opinion, than the crypto market. The traditional market uses that buy the rumor, sell the news strategy a lot stronger than the crypto market. And, we can still have a buy the rumor, sell the news event for crypto today. But yeah, I mean, also you think about it, Tasman, another reason is because MicroStrategies went up, what, 700% this year? Let's see. I'm going to pull it up. Time to pull it up. Let's see what we got here. I'll go to Yahoo Finance. I like Yahoo Finance. And let's look at MicroStrategies and see what kind of dump you're talking about here. It's a great question. Thanks for the question, Tasman. That's one of my favorite questions so far. I got a good answer for you, I think. I like this answer. I like my answer on this one. By the way, guys, when I answer your questions, please, please, please do your own research too, guys. Look, I'm not a dummy, all right? But, I'm not a psychic either, okay? Yeah. Okay. So I don't know how to measure moves on these charts, unfortunately, but let's just look at it this way. So in the turn of the new year in 2022, MicroStrategy stock was at $141. Okay. So let's just say, $300 is a 2X and $600 is a 4X, a little over a 4X. And so we had it's like 600% gains or something for MicroStrategies from over the last year, right? One full calendar year, it was like 600% gains for MicroStrategy. So why is MicroStrategy selling off? Well, besides a buy the rumor, sell the news event, it's just classic profit taking, guys. Don't be surprised if MicroStrategy comes down to $499. down to $461. Also, don't be surprised if this Bitcoin spot ETF really does cause a mega bullish event for Bitcoin. Well, then MicroStrategy is going to turn this thing right back around too. If Bitcoin starts flying, MicroStrategy is going to soar as well. Why? Because MicroStrategy's Michael Saylor owns a insane, absolutely insane amount of Bitcoin. The most crazy amount of Bitcoin you could even fathom. Comparable to Satoshi Nakamoto, which is something. That's really something. Well, guys, the vote is in here on the stream at least, and you guys said there's 36 votes, only 36 votes. Will Bitcoin go up or down after the ETF launch? 77% of you guys say up, and 22% of you say down. Let's see who's right. Let's see who's right, guys. Frank Villalobos says he was going to dump his own shares to buy more Bitcoin. Frank Villalobos, the OG. You're right, brother, too. I forgot. Good call out. He did sell some of his own shares. And when you see a story like that come out, that can cause some fear in the price as well. So that's another factor that played into the recent sell-off for MicroStrategies. Frank Villalobos says his goal is to own 1% of BTC. Frank Villalobos, I'm glad to know you're an OG, man. Stick with us, brother. I hope you're here with us for this bull cycle. Let's have some fun together. You got some good dialogue going on. Person of interest, what do you make of CDC invited? What do you make of CDC invite? What? What do you make of CDC invited to in the WEF website? I think, okay, good question. Person of interest is asking me, which, by the way, that's a pretty good show if you guys have seen that. I like that show. Is asking me, when Crypto.com got admitted to the World Economic Forum or became a partner of the World Economic Forum, is that a bullish thing or a bearish thing to me? It's a bullish thing to me. Some people hate it. I don't like the World Economic Forum. Klaus Schwab, you've on nothing and you like it. You know, I don't like this guy. But who runs the world? Schwab. You know, it's a guy makes some major economic decisions with this World Economic Forum in Davos, in Switzerland. And it's a big deal. And so to have a partner in them, you'd rather have them as a partner than an enemy. You know, what is it? You keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer. Isn't that's a saying, right? Keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer, because you don't want to, you want to be on their good side. You know, if you got an enemy, you want to be on their good side. You don't want to, you don't want to get on the World Economic Forum's bad side, or else they're gonna ban your exchange. I got a good video for you guys later on Crypto.com. I noticed something very interesting on the website that I wanted to talk about. Kind of a false alarm, but anyway, it was a revelation I came across. So make sure you check out some of that. Look at Ethereum right now breaking out back up to $2,400. It's spectacular to see. This could break out, guys. Could break out, but look out. We might hit a big old stop sign right at about like 2,444. Solana is coming down right now. Crocoin's also coming down right now. We do not want to see Crocoin break down further. It's possible. Remember, guys, I was looking at this line. I was looking for a 50% breakout. It's fair to say that I was wrong at this point, unfortunately. I'm not going to get them all right. But I was also right in that I said this could break the downside. Could break up. It could break down. This is the measured move to the opening of that wedge right there. And come right back down to this moving average right around 6.8 cents. So be on the lookout. I'll put a line around. Let's just call it 6.8 cents, really. I don't want to see us get there. Hopefully we can hold that level. That's going to be a critical level. So since it's a critical level, we'll make it red. Not so critical. This is pretty critical to green. It's a good kind of critical. Love to see us get back up to 15 cents. How do we get this to turn around? Well, Bitcoin needs to move up, guys. Bitcoin needs to move up. And right now we're getting a couple 5-minute candles to turn this ship around. Wilder Jackson says, hello, Crypto Report. I saw you guys on Twitter. You guys took a little snippet from my stream. It's talking about your earn. I know, guys. You love it. Good luck, guys. Good luck on the project. We'll see. I can't say that I can't say I back it, but I wish you luck. I I support developer. Hey, as long as you're not a scammer, you know, I support development, guys. But if you're a scammer, if I find out for a second, you know, you gone. All right. $45,000 Bitcoin, 45,100. We are getting some volatility right now. Is anything happening? Is there any news coming out? Folks, I need to hear the news. Let's see. I'm going to go to Twitter over on a separate tab. Let's see here. Pull back your chart for you. Give you guys a peek at the chart. Let's see what's going on. So right now, guys, very interesting to see this, but there is a battle going on right now where BlackRock is cutting their Bitcoin ETF fee to 0.25%. Everybody's cutting their fees right now. Everybody's cutting their fees to compete. They all want to get that money into their fund. Everybody's cutting their fees. All these big asset managers are just slashing their fees to get people in to this asset class, guys. What a wild day. What a wild day this is going to be, guys. This is going to be insane. Look at the price action. Look at the 5-minute candles. We're wicking around. See what else we got going on here. Looking at the comment section. Tasman asks, can you imagine the headache of the SEC that we'll have to deal with if BTC ETF gets denied? You're talking about 6 to 7 lawsuits. You're talking about 6 to 7 lawsuits? Tasman, you're talking about a lot more lawsuits than that, I bet. A lot more lawsuits than that, but at least 6 to 7 lawsuits. At least 6 to 7 lawsuits. Carlos says, the saying is, I'd rather have them in the camp spitting out than out of the camp spitting in. All right, I like that one, Carlos. Carlos, where are you from, brother? Where are you from? You from the South, Carlos? You from Texas? You're from Texas, aren't you? Carlos is from Texas. I'm calling it. He's from Texas. Hello from neighbor Elf Tor. I don't even know what I just said. Need to go for now, guys. Thanks for tuning in. David, Ryan, good to see you. Thanks for joining. Godspeed. We got 2 new members on the channel today so far. A couple gifted memberships. If you guys want to become a member and get access to our private Discord, you can do so in the link in the description down below. You don't have to get gifted a membership. You can sign up on your own down below. Make sure you check it out. Also, we got 60 likes, 78 viewers. Let's get those likes up a little bit. Pretty good, though. Pretty good day. Everybody is getting ready for this Bitcoin bull market and this launch of this Spot ETF. Guys, I'm an hour into the stream. And frankly, I've got an hour to go, guys. I'm going for it today. I got to get out of here in 45 minutes. All right, I got to get out of here in 45 minutes. But I'm sticking with you for now. All right? All right. John Gorham says, I'm 2 years in and I am a serious hodler. I love to see it. Tasman says, ETH is on fire. Let's check out the price of ETH. Yep, it's on fire. It is on fire. All right, let's look at some 5-minute candles because those are fun at a time like this. It's a beautiful day. Frank Villalobos got to go. Good luck, brother. Godspeed. Thanks for joining. Elf Tor from Norway. Good to see you in Norway. Thanks for joining us. Carlos started in 2021 at the start of the last bull run, and I held, I think it was 300 crypto coins for a ruby red card. Yes, you did the staking. Absolutely. Carlos is from the UK. Whoa, okay. Are you from the city or the country in the UK, though, Carlos? I'm not scared of you, Carlos. I'm not scared of you. Guys, I can't even with that. That is funny. Hey, look at this. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Look at Ethereum right now, guys. Ethereum is ripping. Here we go. Oh my goodness. This is crazy, guys. Ethereum is trying to break its yearly high right now. Look at this, guys. Look at it. Ethereum right now breaking its yearly highs. This is crazy, folks. It's trying. We need to get above what? That green line right there. All right, let's see it. Yeah. That's the green line, folks. That's the magical moment. Wow, wow, wow. But remember, I say it all the time. It's like always plays out almost. You short resistance, guys. You short resistance. And resistance is clearly right up here. We could go through it. We might come back down. We're still waiting, guys. We're still in limbo. Still waiting on this Bitcoin ETF news, folks. Carlos says he'll be in Vegas in April. Where are you from? I'm from the Midwest, my brother. I can't really say much more than that. You're a town boy. I love a good town boy. All right. Yeah. I'm a burbs man myself, not a city boy. I'm not a city boy. I'm a burb guy. Beckenbauer says, hello, Kip. I just entered the live. When's it going to be decided, or has it been already? Thank you, Breckenbauer. Nothing yet, man. We are waiting for the news. I got another, I can hang out for another, 45 minutes on the stream. I hope that it's approved while I am streaming. That would be spectacular. That would be spectacular. Crush the like button if you want this thing to get announced, guys. Crush it if you want it announced. We got 91 viewers, 61 likes. I see you guys. Everybody's getting excited here. ETH is pumping. ETH is pumping. This is good. If ETH can break out above this, guys, I'm going to say this. Let me make a little prediction. If ETH can break out, we could start seeing some altcoins start ripping as well. We could see some other altcoins start to rip as well. We've got some altcoins moving today. Let's look at the overall market. Let's tune in. See what else is going on. If there's any other coins you guys want me to look at, I'm trying to focus on Bitcoin and Ethereum today because it's the story of the day. Bitcoin, Ethereum's the new Bitcoin, right? Everybody's going crazy over this ETH hype, potentially. Let's see what's going on. Biggest gainers in the 24 hours. Arbitrum, Optimism, Maker. This isn't surprising to me, guys. Be warned. You've been warned. If Ethereum breaks out, Maker is going to go do some ridiculous things. Maker is going to do some ridiculous things, guys. Aave and Maker always rip. When Ethereum's ripping, Aave and Maker go crazy. Honestly, you make more gains in Maker and in Aave than you do in Ethereum. And so, that's some people's strategy, right? Buying some of the altcoins within the ecosystem that's pumping. I don't mind that strategy, but you do want exposure to Ethereum too, in my opinion. But you can see all Ethereum-related things are moving up today. That's the hype. That's the new hype cycle, guys. Everybody's looking at ETH. Everybody's looking at ETH. Shy Sock says, hopefully we get another TCR Oscar Ramos live one day. Yes, the Crypto Report and Oscar Ramos linking up. Yes, we would like to do that again. A lot of fun. Like talking with Oscar. He's good people. Zico says, hello from Finland. You think the SEC tweet was released on purpose to pump and dump? I'm going to say, Zico, I don't think that it was. It's possible that an individual within the SEC did that, but I don't think the SEC as an agency did it. I don't think the SEC as an agency did it. It's a little too conspiracy theory-esque. Not the whole agency is manipulating the market. I don't think that's the case. But I do think that it's possible that one or two or a couple individuals within the SEC did it. More likely scenario is that an incompetent intern scheduled a tweet or, actually, that's not true. What was verified, and Twitter verified it, that they were compromised. Internally, a phone number that was attached to the SEC official Twitter account because they didn't have 2FA authentication, which is dumb. It was compromised. I don't even want to say hacked, compromised. Do I like Injective? Yes, I like Injective. Everybody's bullish on Injective, so therefore, I like it. It's going to be another competing layer one. It's going to be interesting to watch, guys. Let's see what we got here. You know what? I will go ahead and check out some chart action for you. Let's go back to the Ethereum chart because I know that is ripping right now. Here we are. I was saying we could get up to these levels and then reject. If we absolutely moon here, I'm gonna freak out. We're getting this ETH pump live on stream. Retweet the space, guys. Retweet the space. X post it. You know, share it with your friends. Let's get everybody in here. I got another like 30 minutes in me. I'm hanging out. Matthias says, hey, bro, where can I follow live where the results of the SEC on the Bitcoin ETF will be released? You can follow live right here, my guy. You follow me right here. We are doing it live. I hope it gets approved while we're live. I'm going to keep an eye. I've got my eyeballs on Twitter right now. I'm looking around. I mean, honestly, the biggest sign that the ETF is approved is going to be a big green wick on Bitcoin because there is inevitably, when the ETF news comes out, it will go up. Bitcoin will go up immediately. And then what happens in the next couple minutes following is anybody's guess. Buy the rumor, sell the news. Who knows? But it's gonna be a fun adventure. It's gonna be a fun adventure to watch, guys. Let me pull up this chart for you. You could check out this price on Ethereum. Carlos says, I was reading the other day that there's only 5 to 10% of people in crypto. Imagine when that goes to 15 to 20%. Absolutely. And that goes back to exactly what I was saying earlier, where I was saying, guys, yeah, everybody knows that institutions are going to start investing in Bitcoin and crypto after this ETF. Everybody knows that. You know, it's plain as day. But nobody's really thinking that the FOMO that happens for retail traders traditionally is probably going to be another catalyst for FOMO on the people that wouldn't have otherwise downloaded a crypto exchange to buy into this asset. Now they might just buy some Bitcoin through, you know, their Fidelity or their Vanguard or their Charles Schwab or whatever it is. And that could cause, you know, that could bring in that extra, you know, you say 5 to 10% of people are in crypto. Well, maybe that's the thing that gets us up to that 15 to 20%, you know, and maybe people are just allocating a little bit of money, but it just starts with a little, and then you see the gains, and then you realize Bitcoin on average goes up 100% year over year. So, you know, those are all things to think about. JB says, more games, big partnership coming today. Will be one of the top 50 tokens. We'll see. I don't know anything about that. Never heard of it. I'll check it out. Gaming narratives kind of cooled off lately, but they could have a little bit of a comeback. Looking at some of the predictions recently, people have been saying, you know, Ethereum's going to be big. People have been saying, don't miss AI plays. AI plays could be big this year. Metaverse plays could have a comeback, and nobody's really talking about that. But what I don't hear people talking about is the BRC20 tokens. And guys, I think that's a sleeper right there. I think that if you're missing out on the BRC20 tokens, then oh well, you're gonna miss people building on Bitcoin for the first time. DeFi on Bitcoin's coming, and if you deny it, then you're denying yourself some easy gains in my mind. And I'm not just talking about Bitcoin. I'm talking about on Stacks too, which is technically on Bitcoin. But I'm talking about, you know, STX20 tokens, right? SRC20 tokens, stamps, Bitcoin ordinals, BRC20 tokens, all that stuff, guys. I think that that's going to be a very, very big narrative in the cycle. Ethereum's moving up. Maybe rejecting here. That would make a lot of sense if we had a rejection right here. I'd be very surprised if Ethereum broke through. That being said, hype is hype, and hype is there. Everybody's talking about it. My dad this morning tweeted. My dad texted me this morning and said, $5,000 to $10,000 Ethereum. If my dad is tweeting me $5,000 to $10,000 Ethereum, you wonder why it's pumping? That's why it's pumping. My dad texted me today asking $5,000 to $10,000 Ethereum. That's a bullish sign in my mind. It's also kind of a top signal. So beware. Beware, guys. Somebody was asking, what is a top signal? That's a top signal. Something where it's like, once everybody catches on, it's a little topish, which means maybe we're due for a retracement. It's a little overbought. Everybody's too excited. Bitcoin right now, oh my gosh, Ethereum is breaking out. Ethereum's breaking out. It's beautiful. 2,440. Let's see where this thing can go, guys. Go down to the 5-minute candles because that's fun. Hypothetically, this would be a stopping point for the price of ETH. You could see it spike up and then wick back down. Everybody's front running this Bitcoin ETF right now. People are predicting a big pump on Ethereum. Maybe that's the move. Maybe people are going to move their money out of Bitcoin into Ethereum. That could be a thing. We've seen that, where Bitcoin dominance struggles and Ethereum dominance starts ripping. We've seen that before. If you guys are new to the channel, consider subscribing. We are doing live streams every single weekday for you guys. Today, we're trying to catch that ETF news live on stream. Might not catch it, but we are looking. We were here since market open. Since 30 minutes prior to market open, we've been tracking the price all morning. So very interesting. Yes, please says, if my parents ask me about Bitcoin, I'm selling. Bitcoin. I'm selling. No, I mean, my parents have been in the space for a long time. I mean, I've been in since 2016, and they've been in since 17 or 18. I got them in like 2 years after. I remember when I was first telling them about Magic Internet Money. I told you guys, you short resistance and long support. Not to say it's over yet, but it's coming down. Short resistance, you long support. See what happens next. Alt season for an hour or two. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, if ETH can break out, maybe we'll get a little alt season. See what else is going on here. Solana versus Bitcoin. Kind of at a key level here. I think the key level is more here. I'm going to bring it down. Sounds about right. Right there. Right there. That feels good. This is Solana versus Bitcoin. Look at Solana. Let's see. Since 20... Actually, it's kind of crazy to look at. Let's see here. So 2023. So since the beginning of 2023, Solana went up versus Bitcoin. About 500%. You know, I've been talking about Crow versus Bitcoin. I believe that once this thing bottoms out, which is coming very soon, maybe even today, I think this is going to rally back up to the top of this channel. I think Crow is going to have 1,000% rally versus Bitcoin. A lot of people hate on Crow. I don't get the hate. I think it's ill-informed. It's one of the most regulated exchanges. They got a CFTC-approved product. I think they're going to do well. Ethereum breaking down a little bit right now. Let's see if we can maintain this pump. Who knows? Who knows, guys? 94 viewers, 71 likes, guys. Crush that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Turn on the notification bell. We're doing 5 videos every day. That's 2 shorts, 3 videos. 1 is usually a live stream on the weekdays. We don't just talk about Crow, y'all. We talk about Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, you name it. I'm getting into all of them. People want me to talk about ICP. I got to talk a little bit more about some of these coins that everybody's getting into. I heard Render yesterday. I know that's a hot one. A lot of great coins out there. Hard to buy them all. I'm really bullish on this Alex token, which right now is struggling, but it's okay. This is the first decentralized exchange built on Bitcoin, and right now it looks like it wants to absolutely break down and take a tumble, which it could, but if Bitcoin pumps, it's going to rip. So we'll see. If it retraces, it retraces. I'm going to dollar cost average into this because I believe that this is going to be big. This is the first decentralized exchange built on Stacks. And it was just listed on crypto.com yesterday, which was crazy. We got 96 viewers, 73 likes. We are almost at a record viewership for the stream. I think we got up. Oh, we're at 100. That's awesome. So I think we're at 103 now. Wow. I think we've gotten up to like 110. So if we can do that, you got to crush that like button, guys, because we're making history today. Bitcoin is also making history today, as the first ever spot Bitcoin ETF is going to be approved. The first ever spot ETF for crypto is going to be approved. That is legitimizing an asset class. Guys, I've been predicting for a while that the overall market cap of crypto could go as high as a 10, possibly even $20 trillion market cap. And that is possible, guys. Maybe in this cycle, we could see close to 10. 20 is going to be a stretch. Anywhere from 10 to 20 trillion, though, is on the table because, again, World's largest asset managers coming into the space. You've got also people coming into this space that were just scared of crypto in the past that are now going to be able to buy crypto in their traditional trading accounts. All we need is a 5x from here for overall crypto market. Can we get it? Can we get it? I think we can. I think we can, folks. I think we can. Ethereum is trying to hang on, but I said it. You short resistance and you long support. It's how it works, guys. It's just how it works. Long support, boo. Short resistance, boo. All right, what other questions you guys got out there? Was BTC approved? Not yet. Not yet. We are waiting. We are hoping. We are praying. The whole ETH ecosystem is pumping. Absolutely. No surprise there. The ETH narrative is upon us, guys. Ethereum is still ripping. But if this rejects, then that ETH ecosystem should probably tumble down as well. It looks like we're trying to pump back up, though. Looks like people are trying to front run an Ethereum ETF now. What a beautiful thing. What a beautiful, beautiful thing, guys. Crush that like button for me if you want to see this thing pump, guys. Crush the like button. 79 likes. Let's keep it going. For a gaming token, I'm kind of looking into this adventure token. Adventure Gold, says Shy Sox fan. I've seen that one. I don't know anything about it, but who knows, guys? Gaming could be a good sector here in this cycle. We'll see. Lonnie says, funny how they tell us to ensure our safety and security with 2FA, but they don't do it. Yeah, he's talking about the SEC. They say, do two-factor authentication. They didn't even do it on their own account. Put your money where your mouth is. Practice what you preach, you know? Practice what you preach, guys. SEC's a joke. Gary Gensler. Hashtag fire Gary Gensler. 1111 asked, do you think Dark Lions NFTs are worth it? Not yet. To be honest with you, I'm a big Crow fan, but I don't like the Dark Lions. I don't like the Dark Lions. I didn't get one because I'm upset with the performance of my NFT portfolio. For Crypto.com, I think the NFTs so far are a flop. The Cronos NFTs, however, are doing much better. VVS Minor Moles, Cronos Cruisers. However, the Crypto.com NFTs, the minting has been tragically horrible. There's been issues. At one point, they actually revealed the rare deeds for the land when they were minting land, and people figured out the code. The whole thing is kind of tainted. Now, a bull cycle could change the whole narrative like that. If all of a sudden this market explodes and, a lot of money comes in the Cronos ecosystem, then the Crypto.com NFTs could probably pump up as well. The Dark Lions could do well. Hypothetically, I still think that they could be at about $1,000, which is if you minted it at $100, and you had a loaded lion and you got a dark lion, you minted it at $100, you can probably see that thing hit $1,000. But what we are seeing right now is the dark lions going down in price, and that could potentially drag the loaded lions down in price as well. And I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. I'm not fudding the bags. Guys, I hope the dark lions do well. Okay. But I honestly haven't made money on my Crypto.com NFTs. Bitcoin has a huge wick just a moment ago. Let's see if this is the move. Ethereum is selling off and Bitcoin is starting to rally and rise. Let's see what's going on. We got 102 viewers, 84 likes. Let's get to 100 likes, y'all. Let's get up to 100 likes, folks. Let's see it. Let's see what's going on here. No news yet. No news yet. Still looking for that big breakout, guys. Still looking for that big breakout. I'm looking around. I'm tracking it closely, guys. I'm tracking it closely. I think I have a kidney stone right now, by the way. I don't know what's going on, but I have a horrible pain in my side. I almost went to the hospital yesterday, but I slept through it instead. If I'm not here tomorrow, it was real, y'all. Is there more likely time for the SEC approval or not an approval result? Guys, I think it's going to get approved. Joel asks, I've been in profits on Ethereum all year because I bought close to the bottom and I'm holding it till it hits the new top. Well, the new top could be coming. Who knows? We got some big volatility right now, guys. Big volatility indeed. What time does the SEC close? Probably like 3:30 or something. I don't know. But if they're going to launch it today, I think it's going to be in the morning. I mean, yesterday they tweeted in the afternoon. Maybe they scheduled it a day early. Maybe it comes at like 3:30. Maybe it comes at market close. If so, I might have to do another stream later to try to get this the move. I would really like to be streaming when this news breaks. That would be a lot of fun. I've been waiting for a moment like that. I've been wanting to stream during some fun stuff. And today's the chance, guys. So crush the like button for me and buy some Bitcoin and let's go to the moon. Oh, here we go. There's a candle. Whoa. Did you see that, guys? Did you guys see that? And the volatility is beginning. That was a 1% kaboom out of nowhere. Bitcoin is trying to buck like a bronco, trying to move up and out. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the Crypto Report, guys. What do you think of the studio? We are teaching everybody about crypto every single day. Looking at these charts, guys, is a lot of fun. We're getting ready for a Spot Bitcoin ETF. If you like the content, guys, crush that like button for me and look at these charts, guys. Crush that like, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell. Content every day, nonstop. We're relentless. So should you be when it comes to learning about crypto if you want to make money in the asset class. No better way to learn than to do your research. This is a good spot to do it. Do your own, though. I look at it all, guys. I look at mainstream media. I look at other YouTubers. I look at articles. I look at Reddit. I look at everything. I look at Twitter. You got to look at it all. And I'm going to bring all those results, all those pieces of research to you guys as often as possible. Let's see what's going on here. No news yet, guys. No news yet. We're waiting. It's a waiting game. See, this would be one of those moments where it's like, I wish there was beats, like, you know? What do we got here? What time are you on now, Kip? I am waiting on the Bitcoin ETF. I'm Central Standard Time. It is 9:33 by me. Did you check Spider Swap yet? I haven't checked Spider Swap yet, David. I haven't checked it. Tasman is bullish on Chainlink. I am as well. Smash that like button, guys. We are waiting on a pump here. Ethereum is retracing a little bit right now. No surprise, guys. Again, look at the line. Look at this line. It's easy. It's easy. It is easy. Let's be real here. This is pretty easy. We're in limbo. There's no way. I mean, there's not no way, but it was very unlikely that until this Bitcoin ETF news comes out, that Ethereum was going to break through this resistance. All right. Chevron asks, Pulse Chain and Up token is pumping. Big gains coming. James Schultz says, I took the day off for this Bitcoin event. The suspense is killing me. I got to get to work here soon. Matthias says, is there a more likely time for the SEC approval or not approval result? It's anybody's guess, guys. It's anybody's guess. The manipulation is going to become even worse now that the big dogs are going to be involved. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's going to be much worse now the big dogs are going to be involved. Have a blessed day to you and your family. Thank you, David. You as well, my brother. Let's see here. What do we got? Bitcoin trying to make its way up. Just waiting on the news. Waiting on the news. Let's zoom out a little bit. Let's see what the bigger picture tells us. Bigger picture, guys. 4 hourly candles. This 4 hourly candle ends in 24 minutes. Go to the dailies. 2 red days in a row. Day leading up to the... This is weird. Because this is so weird that these moves occurred because of this whole manipulation with this tweet, with this fake news, guys. We're still waiting. ETF has not launched yet. If you guys are just tuning in, welcome to the Crypto Report. We are waiting on the approval of a Spot Bitcoin ETF. We're hoping that it comes live on stream here. I could stream for another 20 minutes or so. I got 20 minutes left here, but we are waiting. I wouldn't be surprised if this candle closed. Oh, well, I mean, actually, this is the daily candle. It's anybody's guess, y'all. It's anybody's guess. I wouldn't be surprised if this candle actually closed, up here or something. Because, again, this is the daily candle. This body of this thing, it opened up here. The body of this thing could come right back up, and we could see a big boost. Ethereum's trying to make it to move back up. There goes Ethereum. It's running again. Here we go. See what else we got. Looking through some questions in the live chat. If you guys are new to the channel, you can become a member in the link in the description down below. You get access to our private Discord. Check it out. All you got to do is link your Discord to your YouTube account. It's not that hard to do. Where are my members at? Let's see some emojis in the chat, y'all. Let's get ready. Bitcoin ETF today. We are hoping for it, guys. We are hoping for it. All we can do is wait. All we can do is wait. I went through a lot of stories this morning. If you're curious about some of the news in the space, well, you can go earlier over in the stream. But let's remind you guys, besides the ETF, remember, there is a halving coming. And historically, guys, we have seen, leading up to the halving, you get, okay, here's a bear market. And then leading up to the halving, we rally. There's a sell-off right when the halving comes. We rally, sell-off, rally, sell-off. These are big crashes, guys. These are really big crashes in the price of Bitcoin. There's a lot of volatility. Big pump leading up to a halving. Sell-off. Big sell. Oh, we're going back. Sell-off. Big rally, big rally, big rally, big rally, little sell-off. Big rally, big sell-off right there. There's going to be sell-offs on the way up. This was very, very strange, this bull market, because of the pandemic. But right now, we're moving up. We're moving off. We had a couple little sell-offs. We could be due for yet one more sell-off, and we could come back down, guys. It's just something that's possible. But remember, regardless of what happens with this Spot ETF news, every single time there's been a halving event, within a couple months afterwards, we started a parabolic rally to the upside, and that's when people started to get rich in this space, guys. Lawyers and politicians are calling for an investigation of the SEC over the Bitcoin ETF post. That's important, guys, because right now all we're seeing is that they want to do internal investigations. Securities lawyers say the SEC will have to investigate itself. That's not right. That's not right. That's not what we want to see. Michael Parker with a super chat. Thanks for the Michael Parker super chat. Do not sleep on Alex Lab. You're welcome. Absolutely. Michael Parker, I couldn't agree with you more. What is Michael Parker talking about? Well, let's go ahead and check it out real quick. I am very bullish on Alex Labs. What is Alex Labs? I have it pulled up right here. I'm so bullish on it. Look at it right now. Here's Alex Labs. You can see right here. I will show you guys my portfolio in this space. It's very volatile, very volatile. I got $27,000 in this thing. I've got $12,000, $12,600, 40,000 Alex tokens. I'm ready for it. It's a $200 million market cap. I think this thing is easily going to be a couple $1 billion market cap, along with Stacks. Why? Stacks is a layer 2 solution for Bitcoin, makes Bitcoin's blockchain programmable, allowing us to build decentralized applications on it and finance on Bitcoin for the very first time. It is the most legendary blockchain, guys. And if you don't believe people are going to build DeFi in it, then you're not opening your eyes. You got to open your eyes. We have 129 viewers, guys. That is a record on the stream. Michael Parker, thanks for the super chat, my brother. Welcome to all you newcomers to this space, to this channel. This is the Crypto Report, guys. We are waiting on the launch of a Spot Bitcoin ETF today, and I do think that we have a chance of getting it. It could be big. Could be a very big day today. There you go. Ethereum just wicked out above. That is a yearly high, folks. Ethereum just hit yearly highs live on stream. Ethereum is hitting yearly highs right now. That is absolutely fantastic to see. Bitcoin trying to make its move back up. Daily candles still red. Let's look down at the 15-minute candles, guys. Let's take a peek. Let's go to the auto data fits screen. I think I messed up. Nope, got it. Okay. We are having a lot of wicks. A lot of games are being played. A lot of anticipation for this bullish event, guys. Where are you looking for the ETF news? On Twitter, my friend. You got to get a Twitter account. You should get a Twitter account and follow us on Twitter, by the way. At I am CryptoKip Tweets. My partner is 333 Black Sea, and this channel you can see right down below me in this little box. You can see what our Twitter handle is, _crypto report. Follow us there, guys, but really follow me and Black Sea on our personal accounts as well. That's my partner on this channel. I'm just looking on Twitter. Watcher Guru is pretty good, so I'm just kind of watching him and seeing what he's tweeting, and there are no tweets yet from him. I'm just going to kind of look through the news feed and see what else I can see. No new news, guys. Everybody's just waiting. We are in limbo. We're in limbo. Oh boy, I'll tell you. This market's funny, man. This market is funny. Still probably going to see a little bit of a retracement here. I could be wrong. I'd love to be wrong. I'd love Ethereum to keep going up, but I'm not going to get my hopes up. Unless the ETF is approved and then Bitcoin explodes, then we can see Ethereum continue its explosion as well. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, thanks for that super chat, Michael Parker. I appreciate it. We love all the support on the channel. A lot of fun, guys. Have a lot of fun with this community. No Bitcoin ETF yet, folks. No Bitcoin ETF, but we are watching like a hawk right now. I am all over Twitter. I'm going crazy. Looking at it, going, wow. I'm going, look at this. Institutions are seeding their spot ETFs with, okay, very interesting. Let's do this. I'll show you this, guys. This is pretty cool. Ooh, European Central Bank will not hold Bitcoin since a speculative asset. Sell it all. Not. Let's do this, guys. We'll go to Bitcoin Magazine. I wanted to show you guys this. All right, so here we go. Institutions, guys. Do you see it? Institutions are seeding their spot Bitcoin ETF with these funds right here. Bitwise, $200 million. VanEck, $72 million. Fidelity, $20 million. BlackRock, $10 million. Invesco, 5.1. Hashdex, 2.8. WisdomTree, 2.5. The funds are starting to flow, guys. It's a bullish day indeed. A bullish day indeed. See what else we got here. Yeah, Michael Parker, though, I totally agree with you on Alex Labs, the first decentralized exchange built on Bitcoin. Let's check it out, man. Let's check it out. Oops. That's my 15-minute warning, folks. If you heard the little jingle, jangle. We're looking for that launch, guys. We're looking for that launch. I'm not seeing it yet. See here. Let's look at ETH. ETH is still trying to buck like a bronco through this resistance. Very, very interesting to be watching this right now. Very, very interesting to watch. The price of Ethereum. Ethereum-based tokens are also doing well today. Let's see here. Careful with leverage, guys. All right, just careful with that leverage out there. It's a dangerous game. Dangerous game. Here we go. Ethereum hitting resistance. Bitcoin also hitting support. Very interesting how these are kind of going back and forth. Careful with meme coins, guys. All right. You got Bitcoin, you got Ethereum, and you're selling your Bitcoin and Ethereum for meme coins. Careful with that, because you could lose it all on these meme coins. Way, way risky. Way, way risky on these memes, guys. Way risky. Everybody's cutting their fees right now. That's kind of what I'm seeing on Twitter. Everybody's cutting their fees to try to get everybody to invest in their ETF. VanEck CEO says Spot Bitcoin ETF is starting to trade on Thursday, allegedly. Let's see how it goes. We still need the launch of that ETF today. Hopefully live on stream, but we're running out of time. We're running out of runway, guys. All right, guys. Ethereum. Struggling. I think maybe we kind of come down here, possibly back down to, low 2,400 possibly. And then we're waiting on the Spot Bitcoin ETF to launch, guys. And we're not there yet, but it should launch at some point today. I would rather not play blackjack than meme. I'd rather play blackjack than meme coins, were you about to say? That's what you're saying in the chat. It's pretty funny. But I hear what you're saying. Yeah, here you go. Ethereum is now retracing. Again, short resistance, long support, guys. We're waiting on a Spot Bitcoin ETF to be approved today. It should happen, guys. But that's all I got time for today. I do got to get going. Unfortunately, on this stream, we did not get the Spot Bitcoin ETF launch. We are going to look out for it later today. I might go live later today. I'm going to talk to my partner, see if that's something we want to do today. I don't know. We got more videos coming at you later, though, guys. Don't forget, as always, to DCA, HODL, and, of course, I will see you in the next one. If you're just tuning in, guys, welcome to the Crypto Report. Go back to the beginning of the stream. We had a really good one today. Went through a lot of details, tracked the price action, a market open. We're going to keep these live streams coming to you guys every single weekday. That's all I got in this one. I'm Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel. And as always, folks, you got to remember to DCA, HODL, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. I have no idea what that was, but I'll see you next time. Peace, y'all.